Hello traders, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss important stocks which have potential to move upward and give a bull swing and have a profit of almost 30 to 40% within few weeks or months. So let's start and begin with this journey. Now talking about Nifty 500. Nifty 500 gives a impact of all stocks, how they are performing in stock market. So moving ahead, let's discuss this. Now we can say that Nifty is in a bull swing. So this is the right time for us, for like we are a swing trader, so we can book profits in a very short duration and short span. So we can say that there are good positive candles are being formed in the market, and this is just because there is a bull swing in them. Now moving ahead, we will discuss some good stocks which will be have a potential to build a good quality setup and forming a good base. Now let's discuss. These are the stocks which I am discussing. They are scanned by our stock scanner, and now I am just giving us slightly information about that how they will perform in upcoming week. Do not take it as a recommendation. It's like just it's my views how they can perform. So talking about first stock, that is nucleus stock. We will be looking on daily chart, because being a swing trader we are just have to follow daily chart. Weekly chart is to be followed for traders, those who are looking for positional trading. So moving ahead, nucleus software, we can see that this is an extended entry could be here. If we should be looking for an entry, we can say that it is breaking out its resistance on almost, it is no just wait, it is almost on 14th Feb. It is a good entry right now. Just on 14th Feb, we can see that there is a good positive candles being formed and just giving our whatever we want, that it was formed in it. And now just moving ahead, there was a sideways movement in after almost 3-4 months. Now it is being breaking out again. So this could be an extended entry. So moving next, next is Med Plus Health Services Limit. So this could be an just a big market players, they have just giving a gap up opening. Could be, this is not a confirmation that they have, it has not been formed a proper base and just given a gap up opening. So it is not a good setup. Now moving ahead, Volta MP Transforme. Yeah, this is a stock which is moving in stage 2, just breaking out it from its consolidation period. Let's see in upcoming 2 or 3 days if it moves in sideways or it gives a positive move towards. We can see a good volume expansion after earnings were declared. So this could be considered as a good setup. I'll just go in weekly, and yeah, this is a good setup. It was forming a good 5 to 7 weeks base and then breaking out from its resistance. So this could be a good setup, and you may note down this as upcoming days how it performs well. I have noted down in my watch list. Now moving to next, Aptech Limited. Yeah, this is a stock which is in a good move. This is totally in a good and 50-day moving average and 200-day moving average is showing that this is in a good move. And but the entry could be here. Now this could be an extended entry, so we will not look at this because entry has not actually, the setup which was formed earlier, good setup is not forming. Yeah, now moving to the next setup, that is Hindware. So yeah, this is an extended entry. Clearly you can see two positive big candles, positive pivotal candles are being formed. So this is not a good setup. Now next, moving towards Rama Steel Tubes. Yeah, Rama Steel Tubes, actually this is not a good setup, because you can see this, there is not a proper base formation. Now the stock is also being just see the 50-day moving average. The stock has also been in a might be in a decline stage. Now it is moving in a sideways direction. So this is not a good setup. Now talking about Eclairx Services, yeah, this is also an extended entry. You can say there is a sudden move in this stock, and we can clearly say that this might be a done by a big players, because continuously you can see that 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 positive candles. So almost it has been moved lot of, there is a current move, and from beginning to upwards you can say there is a lot of move. So this could not be traded. So moving to, just wait, Bector's Food special, this is a good setup. After earnings has been declared, you can see a clearly a gap up opening, and a positive pivotal candle has been, so this positive earnings has been come. So this setup might have a potential to move in upward direction. It is forming good base as well, so this is also a good setup. VRL Logistics, VRL Logistics, we can say entry could be here. So entry could be on this candle, as it is just no just a pre-breakout entry could be here. Now this could be an extended entry, because it has already moved to a certain level which could not be traded right now. So this was a good setup, but right now it cannot be considered. The entry is on almost 19th of May. Now next is Info Edge. So that is Naukri Info Edge. This setup, this is also not a good setup. Let's go to weekly chart and just see. No, it is almost not forming a proper base, and it is in its only a consolidation period. It is moving in a sideways direction, so it is not a good setup. Now moving to JM Financial. This is, we can say this is an choppy kind of a structure. So this is also not a good setup. Multec Technology. This is a good setup. You can clearly see that stock is moving in a stage 2, and now we can clearly see that the stock is having a good potential to move in upward direction, and stock is also forming good bases and then breaks out. You can see it is forming a good base, then breaks out, forming a good base, then breaks out, forming a good base, then breaks out. So this is a good setup, and you can see green candles, that is a positive candles, and a good with good TRP. So this is a good setup. This can be have in your radar list, and this can be give a good potential and have a good move towards in upcoming days. Now moving to Sentinel Electric. So this is a stock which you can say this is an extended end. There is 3 positive candles, back to back candles, due to which this is an extended entry. Now moving to next, that is Phinox Mills. This stock is in clearly you can say now forming good setup almost on this candle on 17th of April. You can say this it has given a good move right now, but it is not forming a good base. So let's have a few days more, then if it comes to our scanner we'll discuss it again. Macrotech Developers. This is Macrotech Developers. You can see this is while the chart you can see this is kind of choppy structure. It is not forming good base, so this could not be traded. So now talking about another structure, that is Sonata Software. This is a good structure. You can say that it is clearly moving in an upward direction, that is a bull swing. So you can say that this is a good structure, and you can have in your list that good swings have been coming from last 3 to 4 months, and right now it is also moving in an upward direction. So this could be a stock which could be in your list. VBL. Next is Varun Beverages. This is also a good setup. You can see that there in, let's look the weekly setup. We are looking in a weekly setup, and we can find that there is a good bases have been formed. Right now you can say that this is a good entry point, and we can continue it is in an upswing direction, and it can move further and give you a good amount of profit within a small duration of time. Cummins India, it is not a good setup, because there is a kind of entry could be we can say that from there is not a proper base formation, 3, 4, 5 week of formation, then this is a good set. Cummins India is a good setup, just forming a 5 to 6 week base. Now just it is being just moving out from its consolidation period, and right now this is a good setup. National Aluminium, this is a setup which is now just moving out of its resistance. This is a good setup, can be traded. Now JWL, this could be an extended entry. Right now this is not a good setup. Clearly you can find out by moving the charts regularly just scan 10 to 15 charts, your eyes will be trained in such a manner that you can easily make out that it is an extended entry, it is a good setup. It why actually we are a swing trader, and we are generally we do not go into depth of that stock like looking into news and extra. So we are just having a technical based analysis, due to which we are just looking out our technical based indicators, and through which we are just confirming that yeah, this is a good setup or not. Now moving ahead, that is Genstar technology. Yeah, this is a setup which you can say this is an extended setup. Now moving BLS, that is BLS International. This is a choppy kind of a structure which cannot be traded. Next is Global. Yeah, this is an extended setup which cannot no, this is not having a good formation of base, which have already been broke out of its resistance. Now BDL, yeah, this is a setup which is forming a base again and again and giving chances for an entry into this stock. This is a good setup. Now moving ahead, Banco Products. Banco Products, yeah, right now it is not forming base. Karnataka Bank, yeah, this is a setup just waiting for its breakout. Yeah, it has already moved, it has already breaked out from, yeah, this is the entry candle. You can see positive 3 candles right now. Right now it might be near to its earnings, so can be avoided for a time. PG Electroplast, yeah, this is a good setup. You can say good positive formation. There is a clearly contraction in the volumes and giving a good positive candle. This is just due to earnings, yeah, and might be, yeah, 26 May it was so due to earnings, this earnings was in positive manner, so this is a good setup, can be traded. Yeah, Strides Pharma, earnings was not good, and we can clearly say that could be wait and just have a look on this stock. Not a good setup, not forming any kind of base. Yeah, you can say this, the stock was in decline stage. After that it again give a pullback, and now again then pullback. Then yeah, this is a good setup. This is a good setup, just forming its base again, now giving a opportunity to enter again. So just breaking out of its resistance, also a long term resistance for almost January to May. Yeah, this is a good setup, can be traded. Now is Godrej Industries. Yeah, this is Godrej Industries. You cannot say this is a good setup. Why not good setup? Because this is having a choppy kind of GLS. Oh, this is clearly in a up move right now. It can go sideways, though this is a good setup. CG Power. This is an extended entry. Now Indigo Paints, it is also an extended entry. Crisil, yeah, right now it can go to sideways, or it can go in a upswing also. Sri Cement, yeah, this is also good setup, but right now it is does not forming a proper base. So almost we have discussed important setups. So these are the setups which, no, it's a disclaimer, do not find that these are the setups which have to be traded. According to I am guiding you that these are the setups which are forming good bases and breakouts, moving out of its resistance, forming good volume, just breaking out from its duration, long term duration. We are just discussing on the technical based analysis and just giving that, yeah, this is a good setup. That's in your hand that you are going to trade or not. So we do not give any kind of suggestions for buy and all. Yeah, we have our own Telegram channel. You can join that channel for further updates. We have a regular updates. We will be posting daily market in and out, that what is going to be happen in upcoming days. And yeah, we will be sharing our own trades as well, that how they are giving a profit. Or that's all for this video. Thanks for joining.